as the time permits.
The Honourable Tauhanari.
Mr. Chair, thank you very much. First of all, can I express a token of appreciation to the Honourable Shane Jones for that little cameo performance. In this respect, that I think that it's one of the issues that we should all have in the back of our minds when we introduce legislation to the House, and that is what my colleague and cousin has termed getting rid of a couple of regulations at the same time as introducing a new piece of legislation. I actually think it is a very, very good discipline to get into. However, Mr. Chair, the first part of this road user charges bill specifically says that it charges for the use of roads that are in proportion to the costs that particular vehicle generates. And I think that's something that we have to spell out in big letters, sir. That is why we have an RUC system. It's not to tax, not to be mean, but to actually pay for the roads that diesel vehicles use, sir. And I just want to run through, I suppose, some of the words that I think are important in this bill. And they are, sir, all based around brighter futures. All based around having a brighter future for our nation. And I know that the lady from Dunedin would love to mock me, but here are some of those words, sir, and maybe she can mock me later on after she's heard these words, sir. It simplifies. No, that's not what's in here. It simplifies, sir, the regime of road user charges. It modernises our system, sir. It's cost effective, sir. It's efficient, it's fair, it's balanced, and it's well managed. Now, when you look at brighter futures, those are all the things that a company, as Mr. Jones says, looks at to get that company going, to get that company moving, so it actually can add to the total sum of our economy, Mr. Chair. So they can mock brighter futures, but I tell you what, people out there won't mock a brighter future for their companies and this nation, sir. So it is about simplifying, it is about modernising, it is about bringing our road user charges regime into the 21st century instead of having it lie in the past, sir. There's so many things going on. Just wait till these fellas finish their little talk. It's so boring. Well, I don't think Brighter Futures is boring. I don't think Brighter Futures is anywhere near boring, Mr. Hyde. And I know that you're getting out, and so is your mate. But I believe and so is Stuart, but I believe in a brighter future for this country. And it's not just about education. It's not about the fluffy stuff. It's also about the nuts and bolts. It's also about... It's also about the road user. It's also about the man out there who maybe have 2 or 3 trucks who wants to be able to run a business. Mr. Chair, I mean, that just goes to show you what's going to happen on the 26th of November. That these 3 won't be here, Mr. Chair. I served on this select committee, sir, and it is a good select committee and well chaired by the member for Hamilton, David Bennett. And also I want to say thank you to those other ones
I call
like
Gareth.